Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk a little bit about this archetype that we have in the American and Western culture called Lady Luck. You might not know about this because it's sort of being forgotten in our modern culture, but been this concept of Lady Luck. Okay, she grants prosperity, she grants fortune and happiness and showers you with wealth and all of these things. And this is like an archetype. So this is sort of like a mental, uh, it's a structure in our consciousness that we have created that we resonate with on some level. Why do we resonate it? Why do we resonate with it? Well, because it has a lot of truth to it. Um, so maybe men dreamed up this idea of Lady Luck in their minds when they were lonely. Maybe. But maybe it also has a connection to, in Indian culture, we have Lakshmi. Lady Luck is the same as Lady Lakshmi. They represent the exact same things. Lakshmi is the one that showers us with wealth and prosperity and happiness and good fortune. It's really important to note that the when we're in English, we talk about words. We might say Lakshmi or we might say Saraswati, but it's really an sound. It's not an sound. So it's like yoga, not yoga, not yoga, not Sanskrit. Like a lot of people say, it's Sanskrit. So, anyways, Lakshmi, the word Lady Luck, is the same sound and syllable. So I really suspect that it was perhaps some Indian immigrant to the Western culture who tried to help his Western peers understand what was happening in their periods of good luck. And it was like, yeah, Lady Lakshmi is smiling on you. And then they didn't know what Lakshmi meant, and so they maybe just remembered luck or sort of connected it to luck. So I think that's the reason for that. I like etymology of words a lot. It's really fascinating stuff. And there are a lot of English words that are rooted in astrology because all of the educated people from all times except until like the last 100 or 200 years were studying astrology. It was what you had. We didn't have American Idol and all these television shows and Netflix. We had the stars and their stories at night. So that's what we did at night in the old days. And you know, Lakshmi is the consort of Vishnu and grants, like I said, pretty much all the same things as Lady Luck. Um, and this same goddess or deity that relates to Venus is in a lot of cultures. So Aphrodite in Greek culture, Freya in Norse culture, Inanna or Ishtar in Babylonian or Sumerian culture. And Ishtar is where we get the word star from because Venus is the brightest star, brightest planet, brightest light in the night sky, aside from the moon, of course, which isn't a star. Um, so because Venus was so bright, that name Ishtar for Venus slowly became related to the word star for any bright light in the sky. Venus is actually so bright that you can see it in the daytime if you know where to look, believe me. It's crazy. You can Google that if you want to see images of it. And it's funny that I had this urge to make this video now because Venus happens to be in the 10th house now, which is a house of action. So I felt compelled to make a video on Venus and Lakshmi. So this doesn't really make you a better astrologer knowing this, but you might appreciate this. It reveals more of the astrological root in our culture. Thanks, y'all.